have lunch. There's about 10 or 12 of us here, and today we have over 100 people here. We just want to say how excited we are that everyone's here, and we hope you all are enjoying yourselves. And Sylvester's daughter, Lori, would also like to say a few words. And I think there might be some other people, so if there are others that would also like to speak. You want to speak? You think it's your birthday? You're allowed? Okay.
The most special person here today is Erwin Grossman. And he said he has written a poem, and I don't want him to come up here. I'm going to go over there so he can say his poem first.
I want to be 95, I think, in a couple of weeks. He was in a camping. He owned Where'd he go? I don't know.
Sylvester, he's back in the corner. See if they put your hands on?
I love it because it's so nice to meet an older man. I ain't gonna be 95 for another couple of weeks. In honor of Sylvester Bernstein. He's only 95, but he's more than just alive. Our buddy Mr. B is full of P&D. Hand him a racket and he can still whack it. Deal him a bum hand and he'll manage to stack it. So here's a toast. Our Sylvester will always stand with the best of the best of.
Hello, everybody. I want to tell you some stories about Sylvester. But before I tell the story, I want to tell you something. When I joined this club several years ago, he was the first one to come over and introduce himself and welcome my wife and I to the club. That's the kind of gentleman that he is, and we're all very fortunate to have a man of his stature and his loveliness be a member of this club. When I first joined the club, he spoke to me when we had lunch, and he said there are 5 things that a man should know to have a good life. He said, first you have to have a woman that is good to you in the house and cooks, cleans, and is very kind to you. And then the second kind of woman you should have is a woman that is truthful and doesn't lie to you. And the third kind of woman you should have is a woman who has a job and is not self-sufficient, and who is self-sufficient and doesn't rely on you. And the fourth kind of woman you should have, because there are only 5, the fourth kind of woman is one who is very compatible with you sexually, and that you have wonderful times in the bedroom. And the fifth thing is those 4 women never meet each other. And this is not my story. This is Lori's story. She told me this story. Sylvester went to the doctor, and he gets the physical, and the doctor says, "You're fine." "How are you emotionally, Sylvester?" He says, "I'm fine." "How are you psychologically?" He says, "I'm fine." "How are you with God? Do you speak?" "Oh, Sylvester, I'm tight with God," she says. "He and I talk to each other all the time. As a matter of fact, he knows that I don't see that well. So, when I get up to go to the bathroom at night, the minute I walk in, poof, the light goes on. And when I'm through, poof, the light goes off. So the doctor looks at him, are you kidding? He says no. So later in the day, he calls Laurie, because this doesn't sound right. And he says, Laurie, I don't understand your father. He says he walks in when he has to go to the bathroom, and poof, the light goes on. And when he's through, poof, the light goes on. And Laurie says, I guess he's peeing in the refrigerator again.